Welcome to Bible Jews. What if one ordinary life could change the destiny of millions? This is the story of a humble shoemaker who became the father of modern missions. William Carey. William Carey was born to a weaver's family in Northamptonshire on August 17, 1761. Raised in a modest family, he worked as a cobbler, a shoemaker, by trade. But Carey had an extraordinary hunger for knowledge. He possessed a natural gift for languages, teaching himself Latin, Italian, Greek, Dutch, French, and Hebrew, while repairing shoes. More importantly, he developed a deep love for God and His Word. While repairing shoes, Carey would often read books and maps, and began to ask a question that would change his life. Why hasn't the gospel reached the whole world? In Carey's time, many believed missions were unnecessary. Some even said, if God wants to save the heathen, He will do it without you. But Carey refused to accept that. Impressed and inspired by the stories of missionaries to the American Indians, David Brainerd and John Eliot, and by the globe-trotting exploits of Captain James Cook, Carey formulated a theory of foreign missions which he set down in a book entitled An Inquiry into the Obligations of Christians to Use Means for the Conversion of the Heathens. In 1792, he preached a powerful sermon with the famous line, "Expect great things from God, attempt great things for God." That same year, he helped form the Baptist Missionary Society, igniting a global missions movement. Carey and 3 other men formed a missionary society in England, which in turn sent him to India to preach the gospel. In 1793, Carey left everything behind, his home, his comfort, his security, and sailed to India. But the journey was far from easy. He faced poverty, illness, and personal tragedy. His wife struggled deeply. His son died. At times, Carey questioned everything. Yet he remained steadfast. He once said, "I can plod. I can persevere in any definite pursuit." And that perseverance would change history. Carey and his family secretly landed in Calcutta to begin mission work. He got work on an indigo plantation, where he began his translation of the Bible into the Bengali language. In the course of his 41 years of ministry in India without a furlough, he and his family suffered greatly from malnutrition, disease, persecution, and the death of family members. Carey's work in India was extraordinary. He translated the Bible into multiple Indian languages. He supervised the translation of the Bible into 33 other Asian languages, wrote dictionaries and grammars in 4 Indian languages. He learned Sanskrit and translated the Bible into that native tongue, spoken by millions of Indians. He started the Horticultural Society of India. He founded 19 mission stations, more than 100 schools, and promoted education for all. He established 2 colleges and the first newspaper in India. He fought hard against the sacrificial burning of widows on their husbands' funeral pyres, a practice not outlawed until the 1840s. He also started churches and many Sunday schools for children. He also founded Serampore College along with Joshua Marshman and William Ward, which still exists today. Carey didn't just preach the gospel. He transformed culture, education, and society. William Carey is remembered as the father of modern missions. Why? Because he inspired generations to go beyond borders to carry the message of Christ to the ends of the earth. His life proved that ordinary people, with extraordinary faith, can change the world. Carey died on June 9, 1834, in Serampore, near Kolkata, after a series of strokes. Carey never saw himself as great. He simply trusted a great God. His message still speaks today. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't underestimate small beginnings. And never doubt what God can do through a willing heart. Because one life, fully surrendered, can impact eternity. William Carey, the cobbler, got off his bench, and God directed his steps, for he had many people in India to save and institutions to create that still operate today. It was a providential window in history, and Carey took advantage of it. William Carey's personal motto became an oft-quoted aphorism by Christians around the world. Expect great things from God, attempt great things for God. Amen.